Joe Burrow got his first win as the Cincinnati Bengals quarterback. It was really, really fun to watch. The Bengals beat the Jaguars 33-25 on Sunday. I love Joe Burrow. I could not feel better about him. His attention to detail is phenomenal. He's already got incredible chemistry with T. Higgins, the former receiver at Clemson. Remember, they played against each other in the national championship. T. Higgins is awesome. I think Joe Burrow and the chemistry with Joe Burrow and T. Higgins is really fun to watch. A.J. Green is kind of, what am I saying? A.J. Green. I'll talk about A.J. Green in a second. Joe Burrow is, that's kind of a Freudian slip. It's in my head. Joe Burrow looks really, really good. His timing's phenomenal. His attention to detail. I could not be more impressed with Joe Burrow's start to his season. I actually thought that my prediction was Joe Burrow was going to be very good eventually, but I thought for sure that Joe Burrow was going to struggle early on. And there's a couple little tiny things, but for the most part, Joe Burrow looks phenomenal. He's already, his interception on Sunday, by the way, he had an interception against the Jaguars. Not his fault. He threw a ball to his tight end. Miles Jack just stole the ball from the tight end. That's not on Joe Burrow. I mean, Joe Burrow looks really, really good. Ball location, timing, everything. He's not struggling at all. I think he hates losing, but Joe Burrow, great pick. Totally, absolutely should have been the number one overall pick. Perfect. Cincinnati did everything right there, and Joe Burrow's phenomenal. Now, here is the thing. Bengals fans get very, very touchy. That's an attack. I don't mean that. But the first couple of weeks I watched the Bengals and went, something's wrong with A.J. Green. And, people hated hearing that. People said, well, A.J. Green, he's coming off of this and coming off of that. And, we're 4 games in. Week 4 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're not exactly the most talented roster in football. A.J. Green had 1 catch for not 1, not 2, but 3 yards. And A.J. Green is not catching contested passes. He's dropping passes he normally catches. He's got no separation. A.J. Green is, it's not going well for A.J. Green. I don't see things getting better for him. The word washed up is not fair. I wouldn't use that. I had someone say to me, someone sent me a message, is A.J. Green washed up? I'm like, I don't know. I'm emotionally attached. I like A.J. Green. I think he's a good human being who has been a talented football player for a long time in his NFL career. But it's been a longer career than people realize. He's been hurt a lot, and A.J. Green does not look like himself. And in Cincinnati, I mean, the fact that Joe Burrow has better chemistry with T. Higgins than he does A.J. Green is weird and concerning. And you're wondering, why isn't A.J. Green playing better, and why doesn't Joe Burrow connect better with A.J. Green? What's going on there? Something's going on there. And A.J. Green looks checked out and looks, checked out's the wrong word. I'm theorizing. I have no idea what's going on with A.J. Green. He's not performing well. And it's just time to point that out. I mean, people keep saying let's have patience, let's have patience, let's have patience. And maybe he'll get better as the year goes on. But we're 4 games in, and A.J. Green's done next to nothing for 4 weeks. And so we can wait as long as we want. But I'm getting ready to say it's A.J. Green's career is, at least in Cincinnati, it's time to be done. And so I don't know. Maybe A.J. Green is intentionally trying to sabotage his career. He wants to get out of Cincinnati. I don't know. I have no idea. But A.J. Green is not playing well, and it's time for people to start acknowledging that and time for people to start saying that out loud. A.J. Green is not playing well for the Cincinnati Bengals.